and you can...
Hi, guys. I'm sorry, I'm on.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, you got it.
All right, thanks, guys. Sorry about that. Just before you were starting to announce me, my call dropped, and I had to rush to try to get the number again and the PIN number to get back on. The wonders of technology, right? Hey, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for coming on the webinar. My name is Peter Wolfing, and there's the person behind the whole concept of the Infinity Downline Infinity 100 program. Yes, on there, and you won't really see it on the website very much, if at all, because we want you to have the business. We want you to be able to be the owner of your company, and we don't want our company to be able to, take the forefront of your business. So you won't see too much of that on the website, and that's the reason why. A little bit of history about myself. I've been in network marketing since 1990. I've been, before that, in the Marine Corps. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps, and we learned a lot of different things. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. But while I was in the Marine Corps, I actually did very, very well there. And usually when I do things like that, I take it pretty seriously, and I rose to the rank of sergeant in 2 years, a little over 2 years in the Marine Corps, which is very tough to do. But I learned a lot of things there: delegation, being able to get things done, being able to overcome obstacles. We have a kind of a motto that I use, which is improvise, adapt, and overcome. And as Victoria was going over at the beginning, you say, if something happens with the site goes down, or we get it back and get it going. In our 14 years since our company started in August of 1998, which is multiplex systems, things happen, and it's really tough to become a 14-year-old company, let alone a 1 or 2-year-old company. As you know, most companies go out of business, let alone the network marketing industry, where you join a program and the program folds after 2 or 3 months because the people don't know what they're doing. So there's always going to be things happening, but we say that we want to improvise, adapt, and overcome. We want to be here long-term for you, and that's, an indication of what we've done here with Infinity Downline, which is being in business right now a little over 3 years and 1 month. So we've risen to have over 200,000 members, probably over 225,000 to 230,000 members at this point, and that's on a global basis. So we're doing something right. I think with the Infinity Downline program, we really broke the mold of how a program can be run when we first started doing it in 3 years ago. We've been doing network marketing programs. What I mean by doing is putting them together and using many of the different things that we've been able to utilize in our 14 years in business, which is educate people and give them tools to be able to build whatever business they want. And that was one of the impetuses that we wanted to do with the Infinity Downline program, and utilize a lot of the knowledge that we've accumulated over the years in putting together very successful programs, is to be able to kind of break the mold and reinvent the way a network marketing program can be done. And because of thinking outside of the box, we were able to come up with the formula, the business formula of the Infinity Downline program, which is pay the members maximum money, use technologies for the members to be able to pay the members, which is where the money was going, rather than having the money go through the company and then going back into the members' hands. So it saves a lot of money there. And ultimately, our whole concept was that we said, okay, we're going to spend a lot of money on advertising for our company and for our products and so on. Instead of putting $20,000 in advertising, why not build a program, build it so well that the members can pay each other, thus saving a lot of money for the members, and allow the members to viral market out the program, because they'll be able to make 100% commission on their products and whatever they happen to sell. So give them a formula so go out and make top money for each hour they put into the business. And that's why the system works the way it does. It's very, very successful in doing that. And I think really the only thing that you're going to get when people look at the program, look at the website, is, oh my God, how can they do 100% commission? It must be one of those things. It must be one of those things, because they don't believe a company can have 100% payout and stay in business. Well, we put that on the website because we know people think about that, and we put that on the website to tell them exactly what the formula is. And if they say, wow, oh yeah, that's right, instead of having people pay the company and the company paying out the money, why not have the system pay the money directly to the members, which is where it was supposed to go anyway, and have digital products instead of physical products. So once we own the products, we don't care if there's 1,000, 10,000, or 200,000 people. It's going to cost us the same amount of money anyway, and our overhead stays the same. So So if we have the overhead staying the same and we have the members making 100% commission, it was just a matter of time before it started to hit critical mass and start to really take off, and that's exactly what it did. People told people, the viral marketing started to happen, and members started to earning a 5- and 6-figure income with our program. We have many, many people doing that in our program, Infinity Downline, and Infinity 100. So the formula is the same for both programs. We have every intention of having this program being around 5 and 10 years down the road and having 300, 400,000, 500,000 members all over the world utilizing this system. That's just a fantastic system because they can't get that much money for each and every hour they put into any program anywhere else. Now, we also decided to use the reverse two-up system, which we've been able to coin and use very, very successfully in many of our programs. And it works perfectly with this program because you're getting the money up front on the very first person, which means you break even on the very first person. I mean, what a concept. How fast can you break even? You find one person. So it gives people the knowledge that it works. It gives people a shot in the arm and say, oh, wow, my first person, I got it, it works. And it gets you in profit very, very quickly. And also with the residual income where the people are going to pay you every single month, well, you don't really have to worry about the $25 every month and you go from there. So we have everything here for you guys. I don't want to steal the thunder of your speakers this evening, but suffice to say that we're going to be around a long time. We have a lot of money invested in the program. We have been around for a long time for you to be able to have a long-term business. And with Infinity Downline and Infinity 100, you have yourself a great 1-2 punch to be able to use in conjunction with the Power of 4 system. So with that, let me turn it back over to Victoria, and I'll stay on for a few minutes in case anyone has any questions.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, before we get started, does anyone have a question for Mr. Peter Woofing? All right. Okay. Well, with that said, I'll into introducing the presentation, the speaker for our presentation. Thank you, Peter Woofing, for that information. Thank you so much. So now I have the awesome pleasure of introducing the person who is just incredible in this industry with our group, the Power 4 System team. He's a strong leader. He's just a whole lot of fun to be with. He helps us so much in the support of our team in making sure that we have accurate information out there and for contacting Mr. Woofing so he can come in and speak to us. And he's just so inspiring. He does things for the team. He looks out for us and our well-being. And it's a pleasure for me to know him. And I'll introduce to you now our speaker, Mr. Lamel Johnson. Lamel, you can take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, Victoria. And also, man, I want to thank you very much, Mr. Peter Woofing, for, laying the foundation about this opportunity. And I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule while you're out on vacation with your family just to share that information with us. Once again, I'll go ahead and ask anybody that's on this line right now if you have any questions that you would like to ask him, because I'm not going to let him sit in through our whole presentation because he does have a life to live. So I'm going to let him get back to the things that he needs to do. So does anybody have anything they would like to ask while he's here now that you have the opportunity? All right, with that moment of silence, Mr. Peter Woofing, sir, once again, I thank you very much for hopping in, sharing the information about Infinity Downline and Infinity 100. I really do appreciate you so much for just stopping in and doing that for this team. Like I said, I don't want to keep you, while we go through our presentation. You can go ahead, and you can hop on off here and then continue to enjoy your vacation with your family, sir.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure coming on. And for those people that are looking at this for the first time, you got yourself a great team and a great leader in the Power 4 System team. So if I can do anything to be able to help you, please let me know, and I look forward to working with everybody in the future. So have a great night, everybody.
All right, thanks, Peter. You do the same.
All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
Whew. Woo! Now, guys, you heard it right from the man's mouth himself, Mr. Peter Wolfing. I mean, that's an awesome guy, and I really do, once again, I really do appreciate that, the time that he took out. I mean, this is a man that's out on his vacation with his family. He took out that special time just to drop in and, lay the foundation about this opportunity that we're about to share. So, I'm going to go ahead. It's 18 minutes after. I'm going to kind of run through this presentation because there's really no need for me to do a presentation because he just did it. But for the ones that is on the webinar, this may be your first time. I will go ahead and go through the presentation so you may see it for yourself. So I want to welcome you to the Power 4 System Team Business Presentation. Let me get these slides going. Just a little bit about our industry. The network marketing industry is no longer on trial. It is a real industry that generates $90 billion annually worldwide and close to $30 billion in the United States alone. It has created more millionaires than any other industry next to real estate. Notice I didn't say corporate America. At the present, there are 16 million people involved in this industry, from top professionals like corporate executives, doctors, lawyers, pro athletes, and everyday working people just like you and I. The home-based business industry is predicted to triple even more over the next 36 months. So now, if you're thinking about getting in this industry, now's the time to plant and get yourself planted in this industry, because within the next 36 months, we're looking at something that's going to triple. So the system that you're about to experience is not for the faint of heart. The content presented to you throughout this presentation may shock or even offend you. The members of this team, myself included, are incredibly serious about helping you achieve a real life-changing income, and we won't let anyone or anything stand in our way. Don't let yourself get in the way of achieving your own success. Power 4 is an extremely simple system built for maximum leverage, not on expertise, but 100% upon implementation. This turnkey system is designed to have you in profit your first week. And just like what Peter stated, you have an opportunity where you break even with your very first person. So our business plan is as follows. The Power 4 System business plan is extremely simple. I cannot stress this enough. Do not complicate it at all. All you have to do is find 4 business partners. Okay, that's it. 4 business partners. Were you looking for something more? Well, sorry, that's it. That's all there is to it. Okay, all you do is plug into our proven system and refer prospects to our webinars to learn more about the Power 4 System until you have your 4 business partners. As your new business partners begin to duplicate this same simple task, not only are you actually making money, but the potential income starts to get very exciting. So you ask, who can be a business partner? That's absolutely anyone, as long as they purchase a product package directly from you and agree to implement the plan. Even though most of your prospects will have the required $25 to get started, not all will qualify to be one of your business partners. Okay, you need to pre-screen. Why? Because quite honestly, most people aren't willing to put forth the minimum effort necessary to find their 4 people. They'll come up with every excuse on why they can't, but that's not you, right? You're willing to do your part to achieve a solid residual income and make all your money worries disappear. Look into the mirror and ask yourself, do I even qualify? Only you know the answer to that question. And needless to say, because you have a vested interest in growing and retaining your residual income, we highly recommend you identify your business partners carefully. You'll be working with them for a very long time. So now that you know our business plan and exactly what is expected of you when you join the Power 4 System team, it's time to share with you the business or wealth vehicle we use to generate this type of residual income. The business or vehicle we use to propel yourself into the next tax bracket is called Infinity Downline. Infinity Downline is an extremely innovative business owned by and he just said this, I guess I'm a little behind, 14-year-old debt-free company. Although you'll learn more about this business in a moment, for now, here are the primary reasons we chose Infinity Downline as the wealth vehicle for the Power 4 System team. Main reason, big time, break even with one referral. Okay, you receive 100% commissions on your first sale. Instant pay. You don't have to worry about that check coming in the mail. You get paid instantly. Every person pays you direct. No going through the company or any other middleman. Just like Peter stated, he don't want to load up the website talking about his business because it is your business. Okay? Automatically create multiple income streams through the compensation plan. No products to stock or ship. The digital product package is provided and delivered automatically to your customer on your behalf by the company. All sales are monthly subscriptions, creating a growing monthly residual income, which is essential to building wealth and securing a financial future. So right now, we're only looking for 4 business partners. So the question is, do you qualify to be on our team? Now I'm finna get into the compensation plan a little bit to show you how this money is generated on the residual side and how it compounds. If everyone who joins your business enrolls 4 others within 1 week, you will have your 8 levels filled in just 8 weeks. And if you're on the webinar, you will see the picture up above, and it will say level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down to infinity. And through that 8th level, you'll be making a total of $12,750 a month of residual income. But just keep in mind, this is for presentation purposes only. So this is just a demonstration. These levels go to infinity. So if it took each person a month, then it would take 8 months and so on. But we made it so easy, anyone with a desire can do this in 1 day. Seriously. No selling, no convincing, and no hard work. What more can you ask for? So now if you think that $12,750 per month was great, prepare to lose some sleep because you're really about to see the power of 4 multiply. The power of 4 is not just about a $25 opportunity, although it is the foundation of this business. We found that most of our business partners wanted to see an even larger return on their time investment. They wanted to get more out of every promotional campaign they launched. Sound good to you? So now we want to introduce the Infinity 100. Same thing Peter was saying. That's two streams of income through one system, one opportunity. So based on the same exact concept as Infinity Downline, only 4 times as lucrative, now you have the opportunity to earn unlimited $25 and $100 payments simultaneously through the power of 4 system. So you're going to earn 4 times as much, and that's the true power of the power in 4. Instead of a mere $12,750, now with the same amount of effort, you can make an extra $51,000 per month. And in fact, 90% of all prospects join both Infinity Downline and Infinity 100 so they don't leave money on the table. And that's something that nobody wants to do, leave money on the table, because somebody is going to get credit for those $100 sales. If you don't join, the next qualified business partner above you will literally be getting free money. Take our advice. Position yourself in front of the money by joining both businesses right from the start. So on a week-to-week basis, we got a compensation plan laid out for you to give you an example. If you got started today, if you're a guest, where you could be at 1 month inside of this business opportunity. So within the first month, the first week, you will get your first 14 members. You get to keep 2, the first and the third. The system will automatically pass up 2 to your sponsor, which is the second and fourth, and you will be qualified for life. Just like Peter was stating, in the compensation plan, they use a reverse 2 up. I mean, everybody wins with the reverse 2 up. So if you was in Infinity 25, that would be 2 times $25, which will equals $50. And you want to add Infinity 100, that will be 2 times 100, which will be $200. And for that week, that will be a total weekly earnings of $250. Then moving right along to week number 2. Your 2 team members, not you, but your 2 team members, the first and the third that you kept, they get their 4. 2 each are now passed up to you. Okay, so now you have a total of 4 new team members. So now if you want to do the math, that's going to be 4 times 25, which equals $100. And then in Infinity 100, that'll be 4 times 100, which will be 400. And you add both of those together for your total weekly earnings will be $500 on the second week. And keep in mind, this is residual income. If you reach this point, it is no going back. You only move forward. So in week number 3, your 4 team members get their 4 each. 2 each are now passed up to you, because 2 times 4 equals 8. Now you have 8 new team members. When you do the math for the money, that would be 8 times 25 equals $200. And then the Infinity 100, 8 times 100, which will equal $800. And when you add the 2 together, that will give you a total weekly earnings of $1,000. So in your third week, you already made $1,000. And then you're going to add up the first and the second. But we're going to move right along to the 4th week. Your 8 team members get their 4 each. 2 each are now passed up to you for a total of 16 new team members. So when you do the math, 8 times 2 is 16. That gives you the 16. So Infinity 25 is 16 times 25 equals 400. Infinity 100, 16 times 100 equals 1,600. So now your total weekly earnings will be $2,000 for the 4th week. And then, like I said, in a month's time, you know, if you was just in Infinity 25, you would have made $750. But if you did both of them, the Infinity 100, that would be $3,000. And you add the 2 together, that's $3,750 that you have created just by following this simple system. But your residual income continues to grow month after month as all the members on your team simply plug into the system and find their 4 business partners. Now, you have to agree, the Power 4 system has the potential to deliver a life-changing income. But obviously, this example is based on a perfectly executed plan in an exact time frame. We all know that incomes will vary and the time frames for earning are not going to be exact. The compensation plan is if everyone brought in 4 people their first week and no more. What if you sponsor more than 4 people? Many people will bring in dozens, even hundreds of people. It's the power of 100% net that is paid member to member. So that's maximum pay for your efforts. Some people will get in this opportunity and loaf around and won't make, 1 red cent for months on down the road. But some, they will see this opportunity, they will hit the ground running, and then some will be making, they may start today and make more money than some people that's been in it for 6 and 7 months. It's totally left up to the individual, okay, because it's their business. So just to give you an illustration for the ones that are on the webinar to show you how the reverse 2 system works, everyone has a sponsor, okay, but it's not about your sponsor today. It's all about you. You already know the business plan, and the business plan clearly states that you need 4 business partners. For this presentation, we're going to say Ellen, John, Patty, and Peggy are your business partners. So Ellen is your first. As the system, Ellen will pay you $25 directly. You got paid instantly. Now the reverse 2 up goes in the process. John, your second person, will be passed up to your sponsor and will pay your sponsor $25. Then Patty, in turn, your third, will pay you $25, which will equals $50. And then Peggy will go up to your sponsor and pay your sponsor $25, and now your sponsor has made $50. And like we say in the business plan, after you find your first 4, you are now qualified for life. But what happens is when Ellen and Patty duplicate, they also have to pass up their second and fourth to you. Okay, so it's all about you. So when Ellen gets her 4, she passes up her second and fourth. That will be another $50 to you. And then Patty will pass up her second and fourth, and there'll be another $50 to you. And then that will be $100 just from them passing it up. But it don't stop right there. It continues to go on to infinity. That's why it's called Infinity Downline. It doesn't stop. So you can see yourself a year from now. Where could you be in your business? Making 6 or 7 figures, or you can be making 3 figures. It's totally left up to you, because the opportunity, like Peter said, it's not going nowhere. So at this point, we always say, who's in? Who's ready to start making residual income and kick the linear income to the curb? All you have to do is get back to the person. I'm moving too fast. All right. There's always 3 types of people. The first person says, I listened, I learned, I liked it. Where do I go to get started? Get back with the person that invited you. They'll get you the information in order to get started with the team. The second person says, I listened, I learned, I liked it, but I have a few more questions. As you already know, we got all those questions answered for you. Get back to your sponsor. They'll take you over to our team training site, and you can get all your questions answered there. And then the third person says, look, man, it's just not for me. And to them, we just say thanks for coming, but I guarantee, do not have all your eggs in one basket. All right. If you're dependent on, just having one stream of income, think about how many outcomes you have as far as bills. Living from paycheck to paycheck just ain't gonna cut it. Inflation is steady increasing. The value of the dollar is steady decreasing. So now you need to, add some extra income to your life. It may not be this opportunity, but find something that you can do to have a plan B, something that you can fall back on. For those who do get started, we got a quick start training. Now that you decided that you are in, and get together with your inviter and set your goals. Goals are very important. You have to set your goals so that way you'll know which direction you are moving in. Go to the team training site. You will go to power4systemteam.info. You will put in your name, email, and phone number, and then you will get all your instant training right there. It'll tell you everything you need to do from start to finish. Do not try to explain this opportunity. I get many people trying to do that. It is not your responsibility to explain the opportunity. You just invite them to the webinar, which we have it Monday through Thursday at 1 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And always, just invite others on the webinar for you. That's all you have to do. Just say, hey, look, man, I know an awesome business opportunity. You need to check it out for yourself. Be here at 1 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, get back to the person that invited you. Get started today. That is the end of the business presentation. Now I'll turn it back over to our host, Miss Victoria Dean, to close it out. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. We try to respect everybody's time, so we try to get this in within 30 minutes. So this is just still some excellent information. And but before we close, I'd still like to ask if anyone has anything they wanted to say. Okay, with that moment of silence, the Power 4 System team would like to thank all of you for allowing us to share this information with you. We hope that this has been a blessing to you, and you'll take this information, get back to the person that invited you to the call, and tell them, hey, I'm a number 1, and I'm ready to get started. Or ask some more questions. If you want to ask them some questions, anybody that invited you to this call will be glad to answer your questions for you. So, again, welcome. Thank you for coming, and we hope to see you on our next call at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Same time, same station. And with that said, this call is now officially over. Good night, and thanks again.